Nothing rustles in my jimmies more than some second generation, first generation, what have ye, immigrant, child of a anchor baby, come to this country, right? You know what I'm saying? Come to this great nation, my homeland, my birthplace, spit on it while reaping the benefits, while reaping the benefits, stepping out of place, out of their own place in line to hop in front of people who don't have it like they do. They don't have the benefits. You know, look at AOC, look at Ilhan Omar, look at this what's that chick name? The new mistress of disinformation, Jinkowski or whatever her fucking name is. And everybody believed her when she said that that thing. When she said that, oh, I got something in my ear. Oh no, it's my headset. That everyone believed that she everyone believed her. See, I'm sounding like fucking Joe Biden right now. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just a little pissed off, a little fucking irked. You know, I'm on Twitter. I'm just hearing like a lot of distressing shit. And just seeing some crazy stuff that you wouldn't see on Twitter, you know, a week or two ago. Like real shit. The conversation's really fucking exploded, and I'm just like, I don't know how I really truly wanted to properly address it, but I mean, it's a long time coming. It's about fucking time. It's about time. So now that the federal government has lost its first line of defense in the war on misinformation, they now have to go and create another one, which I think, quite frankly, is unconstitutional. Supreme Court should step in and say something. Be like, why are you creating a ministry of disinformation? You know, disinformation. What is it? Let me see. This. I like to learn things. Disinformation. Government governance board. What's Well, before there was a thing called misinformation. They're changing the words up on you. You know, I can't believe it's not called the Misinformation Governance Board. Remember how big tech was calling it disinformation? They changed the D to an N. I don't know. Maybe Biden spelled it and shit. It's like, oh, I spelled it wrong. What's disinformation mean? Is it the same thing as misinformation? Let's see. Disinformation. False information, which is intended to mislead, especially propaganda, issued by a government organization to a rival power of the media. Oh my fucking God. Caught. Caught, ladies and gentlemen, in motherfucking HD. Let me share this with y'all real quick. Do I still? Oh, I unplugged my tablet, so I won't be able to zoom in on anything. But look at that, right there. Oh, hold on. Let me plug this bad boy on there real quick. In fucking H fucking dizzle. H dizzle like the motherfucking tizzle. Wow. Wow. False information. Oh, what I turn the touch? I turned the touch off. Come on. Zoom in. Zoom in, motherfucker. Why won't it let me zoom in? There we go. There we are. There we go. Now y'all can see that shit. Disinformation. False information, which is intended to mislead, especially propaganda issued by a government organization to a rival power or the media. Well, Twitter's not a government organization. Okay. Twitter's not a propaganda machine. It's not an arm of the press. I could have sworn big tech was saying that, when they was out there controlling the narrative, blipping away the misinformation. Blipping away all that misinformation and shit when that Hunter Biden laptop came out. It was all hot shit. They was all, smoke and mirrors with you motherfuckers. When you humans gonna learn, man? When y'all gonna get it? Let's look at this. The entire Western intelligence system has been systematically manipulated with clever disinformation. This is just basically saying our government is going to try to lie to us. They're setting up a disinformation. What is it called again? Disinformation maintenance bureau or some shit like that. Disinformation governance board. Let's take a look at that. Let's see if that pops up. Yeah, it does. All right, let's take a look at that. Let's see what we get. We want to look into this. The Ministry of Disinformation. So anyway, Washington Post, no. Sounds like hot garbage. Esquire, nah, I'm good. You know what? Let's read one of these. Yeah, let's read one of these. This bitch. Yeah, let's read one of these. Orwell would eat these free speech warriors on toast and still have room for bangers and mash. The uproar in the right wing monkey house over Biden's disinformation governance board rings a little hollow. It doesn't ring hollow because look, we've looked at the definition, ladies and gentlemen. I've showed you the definition. This is our federal government creating a government entity to present propaganda. They want to push their propaganda. They want to push their agenda. They have lost a wing. They have lost a wing of their agenda machine, their propaganda machine, and now they have to create a new one. There was a great uproar in the monkey house on Friday morning. Poo was flung with great velocity. The screeching compromised the navigational function of passing jetliners and fighter aircraft. Ooh. The rattling cages of the rattling of cages deafened dogs and small forest creatures for miles around. Local police have cordoned off the area and the National Guard has set up. I don't know if I can take this article serious. I don't think I can take this fucking shitty ass article serious. This is not news. This is an opinion piece. I don't like opinion pieces. That's what news has become. Nobody just gives the news straightforward. So anyway, this nigga Mayorkas, the head of here's the news. Fuckboy Mayorkas, head of DHS and shit, Department of Homeland Security, is went before Congress talking about this disinformation governance board and all that. Basically, they're gonna have people out there fucking eyeballing the shit out of motherfuckers that they feel that they would deem a threat to the country based off of what they say. What the fuck is the Biden administration doing, and what are they fucking thinking? This is insane. You guys are trying to create a fucking, yeah, an Orwellian nightmare. 1984. It's gonna be like 1984. It's the year I was born. Weird. Weird that I think, I never thought that I'd live my life in an Orwellian existence. Oh, looks like stream is ended on one of my spots on Facebook. Let's see here, view. Let me view that. You're about to view a broadcast on Facebook. Da, da, da. It might just be yeah, it's just this one site. Let's see. Okay, no, they didn't cancel anything. So it might just been a little flub up. Might be a little glitch. It's on us. It's on my another film critic. I'll tell you what. Let's remove that one since that broadcast isn't going to work. Let's get that on out of here. Nah, we'll remove it. Nobody watches that fucking page anyway. Who else paying attention? You know, aside from myself and the amazing people of Twitter right now. I feel sorry for these fucking liberals. You know, it just seemed like conservatives were outnumbered on that site, and then as soon as Elon came in and butt fucked the shit out of their fucking ability to fucking censor anyone who had a different opinion from them. And I don't care if you're a liberal or you're a fucking Republican. Like, I don't agree with all Republicans. I don't agree with all conservatives. I don't agree with all Democrats. There's some Democrats I like. There's plenty I fucking hate. It's definitely a certain type of Democrat I could never fucking stand to get along with. And that's the motherfucking weirdo ass SJWs always crying about their fucking freedoms and shit. You better fucking wake up and smell the coffee, step outside and smell some air. Better get light up a fucking fag and hang the fuck on outside. Get your mind right. You folks have no fucking clue, no idea of the shit that's going to go down soon. Our government, our federal government, and this is truth, this is facts, this is not misinformation, are trying to set up their own propaganda wing that they now have to pay for. No one else has to pay for this. Well, we have to pay for it. The taxpayers are going to be paying for this shit out the ass. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans, y'all need to get y'all shit together before these people fuck us over. Like, seriously, you're going to see people getting fucked over royally. And if you one of them motherfucking lefties, one of them fucking progressive liberals, them far left motherfucking socialists, I don't know, not even socialist, fucking communist liberals who are looking for that Orwellian experience to shut out one side and only have your side fucking stand free and tall, let me let you guys know. The federal government does not have your best interests at heart. They don't give a fuck about you, your thoughts, or your goddamn feelings. The only thing they care about is the almighty motherfucking dollar. Look at AOC. Look at how she's living. Look at Ilhan Omar. Look at how she's living. Look at Rashida Tlaib. Look at how she's living. Look at these women. Look at these men that are sitting there parading themselves around, placating platitudes and shit, pompating and circumstanting in Washington, D.C., wasting our time and our tax dollars, sending money to other countries without our permission first. Who gave them the carte blanche? Not me. God, I need some chapstick. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Not I. Not I. Oh, man, I finished that Sprite off. Well, Tough nuggies. Oh, yeah, I did. Not fucking I. We are like we're we're going to be soon to be doomed if they are able to pull this off. If the Biden administration is able to pull off this little ministry of misinformation, because that's what it is. And they're going to go around and start knocking heads. South starts. And they're going to try it. They're going to tell you, this is true. That's a lie. Instead of saying, this is one side of the story and this is the other side of the story. This is what one person believes and this is what the other person believes. We're going to leave it up to you to figure out what you believe. And they don't want you to. They don't want you to think for yourself. That's why people get mad at me when I think for myself. They tell me I'm voting against my best interest. And look, you're more than welcome to disagree with me. You're more than welcome to say that. I'm not going to say you shouldn't say those things. But if you keep saying it, and you keep saying that I should join the herd, sounds like a bunch of groupthink talk. And I don't like groupthink. I like thinking for myself. I like being unique. I like being an individual. I've always loved going against the goddamn grain. One thing I can't stand is why people like to fucking go with the herd. You think you're safer in the herd? You're not. I've always been safer moving on my own. Never have I been safe in a herd. All right, maybe except at work and hanging out with close friends and shit. But in the gaggle of all of you humans, I'm scared shitless. Don't know what one of you might do. Lose your fucking mind. Do something stupid. Put mine and other people's lives in dangers. I take that one guy out there in Waukesha. Ran those people over at the Christmas parade. Fucking sickening. Where were the liberals then? Where were they? They weren't around. The lefties wasn't out there crying bloody murder. This is a massacre. This guy's a psychopath. He's a racist. But they saved all that iron and energy for Kyle Rittenhouse, little white boy from Kenosha. The Kenosha kid. They saved all that fucking energy for him. Look at the state our country's in. Teachers teaching little 5-year-old boys and little 5-year-old little girls. It's okay to be transgender. There is no such thing as boys and girls, or man or women, male or female. Gender is a spectrum. It's a whole bunch of lies and malarkey. Then you got mofos out here talking about abortion and shit. My body, my right. My right, my body, my choice. Mine. What about the babies? Nobody thinks about the baby body in there. It's a baby. It is not even born yet. It is born. The moment that egg gets fertilized and that fucking life starts to grow and a human being is taking place. And that's science. And all the while they were telling us during the pandemic, follow the science, trust the science. But when it comes to cases like these, they don't ever want to trust the science. Science means nothing. Science goes right out the fucking window. So you expect people to just fucking fall in line with you on fucking COVID and vaccines and wearing a mask and shit? And you niggas is out here being wishy-washy on the fucking science when it suits your narrative? Fuck y'all. I'm supposed to fucking fall in line? I'm supposed to go along with the groupthink? No. I'm an individual. I like to think like I can move on my own. I can think for myself. Shoot, I had this one guy try and teach me how to pour some damn coffee into a fucking coffee one of them little coffee napkins and shit. And I was like, sir, I'm 37 years old. I think I could do it on my own. You know, I think I can do it. You know, I didn't yell at him or anything. I was like, hey, look, I'm 37. I'm pretty sure I know how to press a button and push it down. I may be black, but I ain't stupid. I may be black. I may be a Negro, but I ain't young buck. Come on now, old head. Fuck out my way. You know, shit. They see young black man and shit. They be like, you know, he don't know anything. I mean, shit. You know, I'll be right there with you niggas and shit. You know, I have those little insecurity thoughts pop up in my head. I'm black. I'm supposed to always think that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure any black Republican will say that. Look, I'm black. Motherfuckers are gonna do that. You know, they're gonna think like that. They're gonna think less of you. Look at our ancestors' history. But we know our worth and we know our history. You know, we were great. Our history was fucking amazing. You know, but then you got the likes of AOC and Ilhan Omar coming from Puerto Rico and what's that, Somalia and shit. Their history isn't our history. And they overstep their boundaries. They step in front of us in line. Particularly that Ilhan Omar. Not even from this country. Sure, she's a citizen now. She can't run for president. You know? What's the fucking point of being in politics? You can't run for president. You know? Stepping in line in front of us, Miss Omar, and you talking shit about my country. I was born in foster care. I will never talk shit about my country. That shit's annoying. It's uncalled for. Don't do that. I see these people with these foreign last names on Twitter and shit, and they always talking shit about my country. They always got something to fucking say. This Asha Rangappa. Man, don't be talking about my country. You stepped in front of the line in front of me. Your people stepped in front of me. You should be thanking us. You know, I told the motherfuckers at my job, you're welcome. When they thought they could step in front of me in line to clock out, to get lunch, without acknowledging the nigga first, without saying, hey, excuse me, are you in line? You in line? And I'd have been like, yeah, I'm in line. But go ahead. Go ahead, because you know, me, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be like, yeah, go ahead. Depends on my emotions and my feelings. Usually I'm in a jovial mood. I'm a black guy. I got to be in a jovial mood around everybody. I can't be all like fucking sad and miserable all the goddamn time. You know? I can't be all just like fucking, you know, miserable. I'm so miserable. My life fucking sucks. So I'm gonna make your life suck too, motherfucker. I'm gonna make you feel bad because I feel bad. No. No, I don't want people to be like that. I don't want people to feel bad because I feel bad. If I feel bad, I feel bad. I take care of that shit on my own and squash that shit in my own time, you know? Yeah, I told them suckers, I was like, listen up. So, you know, this is what you gotta do, people. Black people, you gotta stand up for yourselves. All right. It's not just white people. White people are fine. It's the Latinos, the Asians, the Indians, the Pacific Islanders, the people who keep stepping in front of us in line, keep stepping in front of you in these lines to get to these positions of power, and then they shit on your country. And I'm talking to black Americans that think they have no way out. They think their lives don't fucking matter. Let's get this shit out the way. It does. To you black women who think you don't have a fucking foot to stand on, a leg to fucking stand on. You do. All right? First and foremost, stop letting these motherfuckers step the fuck up in front of you. Stand behind your fucking man and don't kick him the fuck out the goddamn house. All right? Take you fuck a nigga, you better stay with that nigga. All right? You better make that nigga a sandwich every single day. This is how you keep that motherfucker. You make him a sandwich every fucking morning. No, no, when you make that nigga lunch, just make him something good. Because then some other woman gonna be watching him at work and she gonna be like, oh, that nigga wife don't feed him right. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. No, 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 I'm just kidding. Yo, you treat that nigga right. Be his pace. Fuck your attitude. Fuck your attitude. You had a baby. Good. Good. That's human nature. That's nature, and that's what God destined for your ass. Good for fucking you. I'm a mom, and I can do it on my own. No, the fuck you can't. Just for you black women. No, the fuck you can't do it on your own. Don't do it on your own. Maintain your fucking family. For those without the kids, keep making better choices. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't start fucking these niggas all young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Get you a nigga that's well the fuck off. And then build. And build. You know what I'm saying? And then teach your children and pass that shit on down to them. And help them out when they get down. And keep them on the right fucking path. Don't be too hard on them. Just give them a little bit of rope to hang themselves every once in a while, you know. I mean, is that too much to ask? Is that illogical to think about? Instead of playing the blame game, stop letting these motherfuckers step the fuck up in front of y'all. Because they out here outshining y'all asses. My job, ain't no black women working there, ain't no white women working there. Mexican women. Beautiful too. Cute ones. Adorable. I'll snatch one of them immigrants up real quick. I'll be like, oh, you can work. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a working Mexican woman. They putting y'all to shame. Now, I ain't got no problem divesting either. You know, they say it's easier for black men to divest. Yeah. And look how y'all treat us. Then you got the single moms raising their little boys by themselves and shit. And the boys grow up to be like little fucking sensitive, soft ass, candy ass niggas and shit, you know. And they perpetuate that fucking cycle. I'm so glad I wasn't raised by a single mother. I was raised by a demented bitch, a good Christian woman, and a man. Sorry, it was husband and wife. The demented bitch, she's fucking evil. That first foster mother, fucking crazy. So glad I survived that. But the two people after that, wonderful. Wonderful experience. And I had other homes too in between. But they were running the mill as foster homes go. They were no better and they were no worse. Because I've seen the best and I've seen the worst. I've lived it. I know what it's like. And I wouldn't want that for my children. Which is why I don't have any children today. No fucking way. I already know I'm not responsible right now. I'm only responsible for myself. I can't be responsible for another being. And then be like, yeah, this is it. Fuck that. No, I got more to do. And that's why I like the niggas, like that's why you see a lot of black men getting married older, having children older, because y'all keep fucking with these young dumb dumbs, you know, these dumb niggas. They ain't got shit. I know it's kind of selfish to think, you know, to look at it that way. Like, oh, so that's what you're gonna do? You're gonna get a woman with your money? No, I'm gonna get a woman the same way I got women before. My charms, my good looks, uh, my je ne sais quoi, but I'm gonna be a better man. And I think that's really what it's about. It's about being a better man at the end of the day. That's more important to me. If I wanted to just get coochie, I'll just go get coochie and shit. You know, I can get that for free. I don't have to pay for it. But I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm not gonna knock you up. You women are batshit insane and you think you're fucking independent and nobody can tell you what the fuck to do. But once you get that baby up in you and you decide to fucking keep it, and that nigga wants you to keep it, and that nigga want to be there for you, keep that nigga close. Don't push him away. Don't give a fuck what your hormones are looking like. You better give that motherfucker a heads up. Hey, look, I don't know if you know about pregnancy hormones. You know, all right, I'll go take a walk. You know, real shit. I'll go sit, eat some ice cream. You know, man, you know what? I'll go suck a dick. Man, y'all just gotta be like patient. That sexual liberation's fucking torn y'all the fuck apart. Made y'all into something that you don't have to fucking be. You know what that is? Alone. Women, you don't have to be alone. Elon Musk told AOC to stop hitting on him. He's really shy. Hell yeah. Twitter's chief censor making 17 million per year could be fired by Elon Musk. Wow. 17 million a year for censoring conservative voices on Twitter? It's no wonder she was crying when she heard Musk bought Twitter. No wonder Twitter was running at a loss. It was being run as a political weapon for Democrats only, not for profit, right? That's why the government, that's why that federal government right now, they out there full force. I mean, here, let me show you guys this fucking thing. Let me show y'all this Twitter thing. You know, I ain't been on Twitter so much since I opened up my account. I started an account a long time ago. Like, let's see, share screen. And I got on Twitter and I didn't know how to work that shit. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. This isn't like Facebook. Facebook is easy. So simple. You know? Facebook just goes, well, what do you want to say? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, dickhead? You know, what are you thinking, slickhead? All right, hold on. Where is it at? Oh, yeah. There was another thing I wanted to talk about, too. I forgot all about it. I almost forgot all about it. Oh, man. Spoiler, Night King is still alive. Why did Night King go out like a Martin oh my God. Joe Biden, get out of my brain. Why did the Night King go out like an MK11 character? That was truly unfair. Hashtag fuck Arya. I really just witnessed my homie call out for Cinco de Mayo. And he black too. That shit was funny too. That nigga was wild. All right. All right, I got lost. I got lost. My bad. Hold on. Where that shit at? It's like a post on here. Oh, it's not in there. Duh, I sent it to myself. Anthony, you're a moron. So let's take a look at this motherfucking article. Let me bring this article on up. This it was kind of disturbing. You know, speaking of disinformation uh ministry and whatnot. So yeah, this Twitter feed is popping. You know, this joint is fucking banging right now. All they've been talking about, Elon Musk is probably is like got the most fucking followers on Twitter right now. I think I forget who's the most popular person, but he's definitely right up there on the list. You know, Elon Musk says today's Democratic Party has been hijacked by extremists. I agree with that. You know, like Twitter is like Instagram, but with words and memes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this chick, man. You know, I used to think she was cute, but she's not cute anymore. You know, stepping out of line. Tired of having to collectively stress about what explosion of hate crimes is happening because some billionaire with an ego problem unilaterally controls a massive communication platform and skews it because Tucker Carlson or Peter Thiel took him to dinner and made him feel special. Wow. Wow, AOC. Sounds like a lot of scorn there. Sounds like a lot of scorn. Should quote this. Sounding real scornful. Sounding real scornful. Your echo chamber got taken away. Damn. Yeah, once I can't wait to get one of them blue check marks. I'm, some of these people that like they like motherfuckers was really asking Elon Musk, "Hey man, can you give me a blue check mark? Can you give me a blue check mark?" I'm like, if you motherfuckers do the research on how to get one of these, all you have to do is apply for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give the people the proper credentials and shit, and they'll set that up for you. Yeah, and then look at this people out here with their misinformation. Vox. That's not even a news site. That's an opinion piece place. Elon Musk broke U.S. labor laws on Twitter. I don't believe that. I don't believe that misinformation. I think that's misinformation. Lauren Chen, you're just mad that Elon Musk won't date you. He won't. He wouldn't. She's not her type. Yeah. This guy right here, Mike, I guess. You're just mad AOC has 36 times the followers. Who gives a fuck? There's me right there. You've stolen your place in line. Sounds like misinformation. Thieving politician. Because that's what these politicians, especially today, are. They're fucking thieves. They're thieves. They're stealing our money. They're taking from the American people our tax dollars and doing jack shit. They're not doing a damn thing with our money except give it to foreign interests and lobbyists, cutting lobbyist deals, tax breaks and shit. Both sides. Two different sides of the same fucking coin. Me in my room imagining fake scenarios and hurting my own feelings. Is this the same? Oh, this is okay. It's that same tweet. All right, I didn't mean to click on that, John. Batwoman has been canceled after 3 seasons. Thank God. Elon Musk says the far left has hates everyone and themselves included. Yep, it's facts, man. 100% facts. Yo, this whole fucking Twitter feed just changed. Like it just flipped the script, man. It legit flipped the script. Like I was staying away from Twitter with the express purpose. A Pennsylvania teacher hosted a drag event for students as part of the GSA club. Parents were reportedly not notified. The district has confirmed this morning the teacher is on leave. They need to be fired. And why would you have drag queens just show up to Ew? Why would you have drag queens fucking show up and dance in front of kids? What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you? You liberal teachers are getting out of line. You guys are fucking tripping. Fucking tripping. I don't know how to explain the sheer joy I feel in my bones when these queens come, take time out of their busy schedules to perform for us year 3 and to be with my students as a GSA co-advisor and a queer teacher. Hold on, let me read this whole thing. As a queer teacher, it makes me emotional to think of this place we have created. I would have loved nothing more than to have a space like they have, an opportunity to attend their own drag show, and to have these beautiful role models to support them. Model kindness, to model kindness. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is what the teacher wrote. Your teacher. Oh, your teacher, you're terrible. You should be fired. Look at this. That's a period. That's not even a comma. To model kindness, acceptance, lowercase a, capitalize that shit, bitch. Perseverance, lowercase p, lowercase c. What the fuck? This person don't believe in capital letters. Why are they doing this to me? Why is society fucking trying to tear me down? You non-spelling, non-grammar. Why are you a teacher? Who made you a teacher? This is disgusting. Who made you a teacher? Whoever made you, like, they should fire the person that hired you as well. My closeted high school self finds so much healing in days like today. We all want permission to be ourselves. For some of us, we have to be the ones to celebrate ourselves. Days like today are my why. Je, jamais tout. So was that French? I don't know what come on now. Get racked. A parent in the school confirms that parents were not required to sign a permission slip and weren't horrified if their child, notified, excuse me. I got my cord in the way here. Notified if their child would attend. Answer to number 2, as given by a parent. No, they did not have to sign a permission form for a student to attend. Parents did not need to be notified that their student would be attend. Answer to number 5, as given by a parent. They did not need to be a member of the GSA club to attend. Any kids who heard about it on the announcements that morning were allowed to go. Side note, parents of attendees had no idea what the content would be. Like, it was assumed as a school activity that it would be school appropriate along the line of a drag fashion show. That's not a drag fashion show. All right, let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna slide on back up real quick. Man, oh my god. No, they didn't. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, look at that dark matter. I've been following this nigga forever. Yeah, I've been on Twitter for a very long time, and Dark Matter 2525 is like one of the first people I've ever followed. I love his artwork. I love his cartoons. And listen, I disagree on a like with this guy. Like, him and I are polar opposites of the political spectrum. But this is how I am as a person. I don't reject anyone because of their political beliefs. I reject people based on how they treat me. Okay. Now, I've gotten to a little debate with this guy, and he hasn't blocked me. But I know my lane. He knows his lane. You know, he's more than welcome to share his opinion, uh, just as I am more than welcome to share mine. And I enjoy his content. I think it's great. Today I saw a Jeep. Today I saw a Jeep with two. No, I can't do his voice. I think he would do a great Christopher Walken. Today I saw a Jeep with two flags flapping. One was the Jolly Roger. The other was a Blue Lives Matter. Someone want to explain how that makes sense? Blue Lives Matter, unless civil asset forfeiture. Yeah. Okay. I mean, some people don't like the blue lives. Some people don't like cops. I don't like cops either. I don't blame them. But you know, we got to look out for our fellow man. They still are. Police officers are still our fellow man. They're just doing a job and shit. You know, especially the ones that are not out there killing people and shit. Especially them niggas. You know, so let's think about those cats. The ones that sitting behind a desk. You know, the secretaries and whatnot, and the coffee go getters. Instead of worrying about how this guy spends his money, you should worry about how they are spending yours. Right? They forgot the about because that's what's supposed to go in there. Terrible grammar. But you know, the meme's right. These people are over here spending our money willy-nilly. These people are fucking disgusting. You're disgusting. You need to retire. You're disgusting. You need to retire. You're disgusting. You should have never been elected. With the shit on your son's laptop, you should have never been elected. Ma'am, who are you? A traitor to the black community. Go away. And the rest of you, I don't know any of you motherfucking faces. None of you. Go fuck yourselves. Whew. This is back on the 3rd of, March. Was that March? February, March? Yeah, March 25th. Free speech is essential to a functioning democracy. Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to this principle? 30% yes, 70, a resounding 70% no. The consequences of this poll will be important. Please vote carefully. Yo. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Who else is already sick of Elon Musk? Not me. I'm not sick of him. He can do no wrong in my book. I don't care if he had slaves in apartheid South Africa. That was in apartheid South Africa. He's in the United States now. The Negroes here are free. What is this? I don't know what this is. Let's take a look at it.
Ooh. Yeah, I got it all on tape. Oh, she biting him.
Oh, she biting him. Did she bite him for real? Oh, is this guy a security guard? He's a security guard. Yo, let her go.
Y'all.
It's at a certain point, like,
girl, just cooperate, girl. Just cooperate, girl. Just cooperate. Not the old man. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. Look at it. You see how he get down?
Old man finna do.
Not a damn thing. Yeah, that's a fucking hilarious. Oh, poor lady. Poor lady. What a fucking idiot. Oh God, Elon, please. Yo, block her. They should ban. Yo, Elon should start banning these Democrats, man. And be like, you guys went against. You guys went against terms of service. Gotta ban you. Gotta ban your profile. Just like they can ban Trump, you know, ban these motherfuckers, man. Ban AOC. Get rid of her. I'm tired of seeing her face. George Takei, how is that legal? Me checking my new lease to see what the new this is a fucking okay. That's an ad. George Takei, get out of here. You got nothing relevant to post, so that, you know, unless you're like spouting your political beliefs. So you're gonna give us an ad. Nobody wants that. I don't want to see that. I like George Takei. He's an alright guy. He seems like a gentle soul. You know, there are liberals with gentle souls, and then there's fucking horse teeth over here. Fucking horse mouth right here, like just fucking wow. Oh man. Yeah, overly dramatic. The soon to be Twitter boss. He's not even a boss yet. Like, these people are fucking he nailed it. What did he nail?
To be honest, in general.
What you've heard. Jamie, you asked this question. What do you think of what you've heard?
Well, I agree with what Mims was saying, to be honest, in general. I think what it shows that by Boris Johnson breaking the rules was that they were absurd in the first place. and that we should never have gone into lockdown. And that it was the biggest mistake I think that the government has made, because we now have a mental health crisis. We now have children who have to catch up on their lost learning. And we have NHS backlogs of over 6 million people. And we have cancer patients who can't get seen, who died during lockdown. No one talks about that. Why are we not talking about the collateral damage from 2 years of lockdowns, which have destroyed the economy and which have caused the cost of living crisis that's happened today?
Okay. Jamie.
And you know what? Liberals would have called that misinformation, what he said. They would have called him a right-wing conspiracy theorist. You know, if this was the United States, you see how she tried to quiet him up and shit, like, instead of letting him get his points out. But he stood his ground. He kept talking. Let's see here. Ulrich is from Georgia, accused of being part of the stack number 2, mounted by Oath Keepers amid the siege. She's 44 years old and facing federal judge. Amit Mehta right now, virtually Amit Mehta. What kind of name is that? Sounds like another motherfucker that stepped in front of my black ass. Well, I guess. A lot of these line steppers, man, living in this country and shit. You know, having these seats of power and shit. And what they claim to be the worst country. It's a terrible country. It's a white supremacy here. You know, it's a white supremacy here in this country. It's a white supremacy. Trump grand jury ending in New York with no charges against ex-president. Ooh, this is some good news. Look at that. Bet you wouldn't have seen that on motherfucking Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't have seen that shit at all. You wouldn't have fucking seen it. You wouldn't have seen it. No, I'm not going to pay for the Washington Post. Eat a bag of dicks. Let me read this article. Get 4 weeks free. How about, eat a dick? A 6-month grand jury was convened last year to hear evidence against Donald Trump. Was set to expire this week, closing a chapter in a lengthy criminal investigation that appears to be fizzling out without charges against the former president, people familiar with the matter said. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, Democrat, who took office in January, inherited a probe launched by his predecessor, Cyrus R. Vance Jr., who was convinced that there was a case against Trump for crimes related to manipulating the value of property assets to secure tax advantages or better loan rates. The grand jury was convened in November with a mandate to hear evidence against the former president. Oh, God, I'm tired. I haven't been asleep yet. Anyway, but the decision on whether to finish the presentation and ask the panel to vote on charges would ultimately fall on Bragg, who decided to pause the process, according to people with knowledge of the situation, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss information that has not been declared publicly. A key problem some of those people said was Bragg's concern over whether former Trump fixer Michael Cohen could be used as a witness. Bragg said early this month that he would announce when the investigation was over. He suggested that even after the special grand jury disbanded, other grand juries hearing a broad range of criminal cases in New York would be available to take action if this one if needed. Still, the expiration of the grand jury and departure in February of 2 senior prosecutors in Bragg's office who said their boss was stalling the inquiry makes any potential indictment of Trump seem unlikely, legal observers have said. Okay, so okay, that sounds like good news. Cool. Well, looks like Donald Trump ain't going to jail. Hope he comes back on Twitter. But he said he wasn't going to come back on Twitter. Oh, this guy. This guy right here. The Debt Collective. But the door has been opened to possibly larger, a source told The Hill. Lots of options on the table. They're doing a lot of listening right now. Now it's time to get really loud. We need to go big and bold. Biden molds for giving $10,000 in student loan per borrower. Biden's considering giving at least $10,000 in student loan debt per borrower. Two sources. Oh, God. This is hush money. That's hush money. I've seen some pictures and a video that's pretty damaging to his son's reputation. Oh, here's that article. We're back. We're back to it. I scrolled all the way on back. Anyway, look, it's enough Twitter for right now. I mean, it's enough of you guys to see what the fuck I look at on Twitter. Elon Musk is enraging the left through humor and truth, and I love it. I love it too. I love it also. I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's fucking amazing. You know, I don't know what Elon Musk is like as a person, but he is one funny ass nigga on the fucking internet. Sure, he posts other people's memes and shit, like to see him make his own like I do. But you know what? The guy's heart is in the right place, I think. Free speech. Hell yeah. All right, so let me get into this article and shit. I seen this thing earlier and I said, I got to share this shit. Oh my God, this thing is, this video is long. This is my longest shit talking ever. Anyway, share screen. Let's bring up this jaw from Bloomberg. They're probably going to ask me for a fucking subscription. Why don't you subscribe to my bullshit ass newspaper, Mr. Bey? Elon Musk's Twitter is a scary place for many black users. Bullshit. Oh my God. Oh my God. There are black people. Black users are in just as much danger after he ran Twitter than they were as they were before he ran it. Okay, before he purchased it. So here we are. Hey, it's Kelsey Butler, a Bloomberg equality reporter, with a look at what Elon Musk's $44 billion Twitter purchase means for its black users. But first, this week's must-read. No, bitch. No. Fuck you. No, Kelsey. Eat a bag of balls, all right? When you put this little clickbait fucking article up here, don't fucking tell me about some fucking news and shit to try to fucking be like, oh, maybe one of those Negroes will fucking see it and they won't read my motherfucking article. Black Twitter is very nervous. No, the fuck we aren't. Let me give you a sense of what it's like being a black woman on Twitter. Oh, you're black, Kelsey? Let me see something real quick. Oh, Kelsey Butler is black. I thought she was white. I thought Kelsey was white. Hold on. Kelsey Butler. Butthole. Butler Bloomberg. What she look like? I want to know what she looks like. Oh yeah, she is black. Holy shit. You know what? Someone made the comment. I bet she's a white woman. And she's black. She's black. Where's that post on Facebook? Oh God, I gotta find that. Anyway, let's read this article. Fuck that. I'll find it later. Let me give you a sense of what it's like to be being a black woman on Twitter. Listen, Kelsey, this is your experience. This is your sense of what it's like for you as Kelsey Butler on Twitter. One day I opened my DMs to a one-word message saying, Niger. That person didn't mean the West African country, but the racial slur. That kind of experience isn't uncommon. 1 in 10 tweets mentioning black woman is abusive, problematic, and compared to 1 in 15 for white women, according to an Amnesty International analysis of a million tweets. After billionaire Elon Musk announced a $44 billion deal to buy Twitter, many black users debated whether they'd stay on the app. Not me. Not my black ass. I'm on this app. I'm on it a lot more now. now that he owns it than before. Like, I mean, I was on Twitter. I was just like flirting with disaster on Twitter. But now, yeah, I'm on Twitter. Like, oh shit, I'm diving into Twitter, into the Twitter shark-infested Twitter waters, dick first. Kelsey, you just have no fucking idea. All right? You and those who think like you are the only ones who are very fucking nervous about Elon Musk's Twitter. And I don't think it's real nervousness. I just think it's a whole bunch of bullshit. But let me read. They question whether Musk's ownership would bring more harassment, the return of banned accounts, and an uptick of misinformation. After all, Musk has said he'd prioritize free speech, be very reluctant to delete things, and tread lightly with permanent bans. Timeouts, I think, are better, he said. Ugh. White privilege. That's what, I mean, like, seriously. People like Ijeoma Oluo, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna be honest. Come on. Kelsey, why you put this up in here? Who name is that? Author of So You Want to Talk About Race have already deactivated their accounts. Well, I'm out, said New York Times columnist Charles Blow, who called Twitter a cesspool of bots, screamers, conspiracists, and the perpetually angry. No. They seen all them conservatives coming back. They seen that army of the willing, that army of fucking truth and freedom and free speech fucking charging them, and they said, I gotta go. The misinformation party is over, guys. The wing has been shut the fuck down. It sure as fuck have. And this is you, Kelsey, trying to call Twitter racist. You know? You didn't have this fucking energy when Facebook allowed Ukraine's preeminent neo-Nazi fucking group back on the fucking site when they got attacked by Russia. What was your energy for Facebook's discrepancy there? Here you go making fucking what ifs and what it could be's about Elon Musk running Twitter now, and you had no fucking energy for Facebook. No energy for Mark Zuckerberg. None. You should be ashamed of yourself. It is black women like you that will keep the black community divided. Matter of fact, you just sit the fuck out. You're gone. You're out the community. You're out the black community. I'm sick and tired of the disease of you self-righteous cunts thinking you can just fucking say whatever the fuck you want and try to fucking throw the wool over people's eyes while you ignore the big picture. I said this to another liberal also, and he happened to be white. And I said, oh, so you're cool with Nazis now. You liberals are cool with Nazis. But you wasn't cool with Nazis when you guys were calling Donald Trump and his fucking supporters Nazis a long time ago. So you know what? You leftists can go take a bag of dicks and eat them bitches. We're at that point in the show where I go fucking ham. We're so far into it, the algorithm is not even going to be able to touch anything I have to fucking say. But I'll keep it clean. Eat a bag of dicks is about as far and vulgar as I'll go. Oh my God. It's so sad. It's so fucking crazy. You guys are fucking nuts. You're insane. You're insane. No energy. But anyway, what did this Aluo had to say? Well, I'm out. Oh, they left. That's right. They left. Twitter's already regularly criticized for the way it deals with abuse and fails to remove offending accounts. No, it's not. If anything, it caught flack. It caught flack for fucking banning the story on Hunter Biden's laptop. It caught flack for banning Trump. You talking about criticized? You guys weren't doing the criticism. It was the right. It was the conservatives. It was the fucking idiot Republicans out here fucking. You guys being my president. what about the laptop? And I'm right there with them. What about that fucking laptop? Why the hell did you guys ban Donald Trump? He had nothing to do with that fucking, them fucking idiots going down there fucking storming the Capitol. He had nothing to do with that. They tried this man. They tried to impeach him 2 times. They're trying him they tried him in New York. They can't even get anything on him. It's fucking sad. Anyway. It's like I'm like, wow, maybe Donald Trump really is the good guy. Maybe I was right in voting for this motherfucker. I ain't no maybe. I know I was right. I was 100% right. I'm confident in my choices now. I don't pick losers. I pick winners now. Last loser I picked was John Kerry. He's a fucking loser. Donald J. Trump is not a loser. That man's a fucking winner. Elon Musk is not a loser. He's a winner. Kelsey, you're not a winner. You're a loser. Anyway, people from marginalized communities suffer significant backlash and harassment and gaslighting, and Twitter has not been as proactive as it could be in protecting those users. That's bullshit. That is a whole bunch of bullshit. I am a black man on Twitter. All right. Said April Rain, the activist who started Oscar So White hashtag. These aren't even your fucking opinions. These are other people saying things, and you're just putting it in your little stupid ass opinion piece. It might not even be your opinions either. This is just stupid people saying stupid shit, and your stupid ass is just going along with the stupidness. Nearly half of the accounts that sent direct misogynistic abuse to high-profile women like Kamala Harris and Lizzo, I'm going to say they deserve it, went on to reoffend, according to the Center of Countering Digital Hate. Of the comments, 49% targeted a woman of color, and 41% included the word B. This has, where's the injustice against black men? Where is the injustice for black men? This is what I'm talking about in the black community. This is what we mean when black men say black women don't care about black men. It's these fucking black women here, these uppity, fucking stuck up black reporters, these fucking cunts on the left, these fucking brainwashed, fucking idiot feminists that are out here fucking throwing the wolves over your eyes. You women from the hood, you women from the urban areas, stop following this fucking trash. They're lying. She's lying. She don't care about no damn black people. Because there's no mention of black men. What about the men? There are 2 sides to the equation when we talk about black communities. The only thing about a black man I hear is Charles Blow. Basically saying, well, I'm out. It's a cesspool of bots, screamers, conspiracists, and perpetually angry. And the perpetually angry. But you're perpetually angry because you're leaving, sir. Nearly half the accounts that sent their direct misogynist abuse, oh, hold on, I read all that, included the word B. Just say bitch. Jesus Christ. You're a grown-ass fucking adult. Black and other marginalized users deserve much better online. Start up your own fucking Twitter. Academic researchers have called African-American users hashtag Black Twitter some of the most influential on the app. I don't know about all that. Not really influenced by Black Twitter. Using Black Lives, hashtag Black Lives, Black Lives Matter, and I Can't Breathe as rallying cries against police violence, and hashtag Black Girl Magic and Black Boy Joy. What the fuck is Black Boy Joy? I've never even heard of that as a forum for celebration. I've never heard of Black Boy Joy. This is my first time ever as a black man hearing about this shit. I've heard of Black Girl Magic. Everyone talks about Black Girl Magic. No one's ever said anything about no damn Black Boy Joy. Because you as a black woman don't care about black men. Black users bring so much to the app But what is Twitter doing for us? By the numbers, 219, the number of shareholder resolutions related to environmental and social issues appearing on proxies of Russell 3000 companies, a record. Well, nobody gives a fuck about that. And then she's got some little anecdotes here. Nobody gives a fuck about that. What is this? Conservative activists are accusing U.S. banks, yes, banks, of having Marxist agendas. Yeah. They want to allow the federal government to fucking see into our accounts and see into our finances. Just like how Justin Trudeau was able to freeze the accounts of people up there in Canada, and he got in trouble for that. He caught flack. Other countries chastised him. Nations leaders chastised him for doing that. They said, where's the freedom in that? Thought you guys were all about fucking freedom. And you're out here fucking stifling people's accounts in the middle of a pandemic. He's lucky it didn't go any further. Bloomberg News supports amplifying the voices of women and other underrepresented. Why? Does Bloomberg own Ebony also? Probably. Not a black magazine. Now they're owned by a white guy. Tisk. What a shame. I mean, that's what you're doing, Kelsey. You're out here preaching this white man's good word and shit. If you worked for me, I'd have you out there telling the truth. I'd have you out there telling these people what they need to fucking hear. Probably change your mind. But right now, you sound like a fucking dummy. You might not like what I have to fucking say, but you're going to think on it later on while you're sipping yourself a bottle of Merlot. A bottle, not a fucking glass. A bottle. You're just guzzling it. That fucking Ray Bey. Fuck him. That nothing. Nappy-headed Negro. With his fucking beater on. He looks like he stinks. Hey, listen. I talk shit about myself all the time. I know I stink. I know I look like I stink. This is by design. I look like I stink so people don't rob me. People don't expect much out of me. But all the while, the wheels just be a motherfucking turning. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you guys right now, y'all better fucking watch your backs. I hope you enjoyed this special. I meant to do it earlier. I meant to do it earlier, and then I got busy. I was trying to fucking mod my Skyrim, and then I modded it a little too hard and shit. So now I got to figure out what I modded wrong on there, and I don't really feel like doing all that right now. But it is what it is, and neither here nor there. I wish you nothing but peace and prosperity as you go out into the world. Please remember our brothers and sisters still in the struggle, and the children due to no fault of their own. Did I say I'm honored and privileged? No, that's on the podcast. Fuck it. For old time's sake, I'm honored and privileged to be in all of your presence. My name is Ray Bey the Asshole, and I